you people are the this world seeking those who are real issues has about into has and have a pixel driven by the guest which is searching by initially secure temper.
Welcome, man. Welcome. It's good having you on the podcast.
Thank you. Thank you very much, guys.
From where did you travel? I know you guys had the conversation quickly, but I was inside. From where did you travel? Do you stay in Johannesburg?
It's up.
South of Johannesburg. Okay. And they-
Just
It's like 30 minutes. I'm actually late for you guys watching. I got here late. We're supposed to be here at like 11.
yeah, but that's the
It's
traders.
11:47.
The traders are always like that. It's always like
Yeah.
remember, we're fighting for the freedom, man.
Yeah,
so if
for
you're
sure.
fighting for freedom, then
That's
you're
the
always on
thing.
time.
I'm not used to waking up, right? Like, I'm not used to waking up. But like, look, I tried. Okay,
Yeah, no,
I'm
that's
here,
what
and
it
the clock says 11 something. So I still made it. So,
So for me, just once again, I mean, thanks for coming through. I think for both of you guys, I think. So for me, I would usually prefer not to do a lot of research. I've been in the industry for a long time, but for you, I don't want to do research because then I know everything about you. So I think just start us off, man. Like where did you get into the industry? How long have you been in the industry? Just give us a quick catch up for the audience as well.
how long have I been in the industry? Okay, so I've been a trader since like 2015, 2016. Like we got in like a long time ago. And when I say we, it's me and a bunch of my friends. You guys will know a lot of them. Vitedo, Young Aim, Witness, cool gents. We got into the game around those times. At the time, we were just trying. You know, when you were still hustling, and you basically try everything. This is why I can never understand someone who says they've never tried Forex. Like, what do you mean you've never? Like, never, like, ever. And that doesn't make sense, bro. Like, you have to try it at a certain point, right?
like some of them try but they never come back.
And we know why. But sure, so around the time, but this is also around the time when there's a lot of scams, a lot of Triple M, if you remember, you guys remember the Triple M? Yeah, there was a lot of that. So we tried everything, bro. This is also at the time we're using because I had a bursary at the time that would give me like a stipend. That's the money we're using because we're still back in Soweto, like in the hood, we had nothing. So the only money, substantial amount of money that we had was literally from my bursary. So that's what we throw into things like this. We throw this into Triple M, throw it into Forex. We're trying everything, bruh. And thankfully, Forex is what sort of caught on, right? And then obviously at that point, you're making a lot of losses. You're just trading just for the sake of you're trying, right? You make a lot of losses, you take a lot of L's. It's a lot of you get burnt a lot of times, you get scammed a lot of times. I've been scammed a couple of times myself, right? It's like you try it, but time. I think time also plays a very important factor where over time you get an understanding of how this thing works, and there's many different levels to it, right? So you first understand Forex, and not to start beefs and stuff, but that's where a lot of mentors miss it. A lot of mentors first understand the business side of things, but they don't understand Forex. At the basis have to be Forex. Like you have to, and so this is now me as a mentor. I take someone who's not a Forex trader and I bring them onto Forex. I'm like, yo, dog, let's come be a mentor, right? And this is what you have to do to be a mentor. You have to post things like this. You have to show yourself like this. But that person doesn't understand Forex. They didn't start off as a trader. And that matters. It matters where you have a mentor that started off as a trader versus having a mentor that started off as a mentor. Those are different things. Because a mentor is just someone who understands the business of Forex. That's an IP. I work with brokers. That's good. That's valid. But like you have to have the basis of Forex. You have to be a Forex trader at your core, which is for a lot of the guys that I've mentioned and myself, that's how we started. We're not even aware of this whole mentorship thing. We're just trying Forex, right? And years invested into Forex. And then later you realize, oh no, I'm actually good at this thing. I can capitalize on this. I can monetize this, right? And that's when then the mentorship part comes in. Yeah. So essentially that has been my journey. I started off as a Forex trader around like 2015, 2016. Lost and gave up a lot of times, right? You blow an account, you're like, yeah, no, you know what? Let me leave it. It's not working.
Right. That's the key thing what you're saying, man, is number one, the one word you used is we are sold. And we've had this conversation multiple times. I've been a trader for 10 years. I also started with all the guys I'm good friends with, Vitaro, Jason, all the guys from back then. And when we started back then, one thing that I've realized, like you sit in these classrooms and you attend these seminars, whatever, you can immediately see some guys are just there to take the photos, to see the cars, to do all that. That's not hustlers. That's guys that's going to keep dreaming the rest of their life and keep working towards something. Then you will get the one guy that's crazy enough to sit and think this thing can work.
Is taking down everything you're saying. I say that even in the seminars we've done with Vitello and them, and I've done my own seminar as well. There's different kind of people even in Forex, even from the perspective of Forex traders. There's a lot of people who, it's a hype. There's a big hype in Forex, right? I want to be associated with Forex traders. I want you guys to know I'm a Forex trader, right? Whereas there's then people who are just genuinely interested in the information. And last month, for example, for the past 2 months, I was doing these free lessons. I don't know if you guys saw, but I was essentially introducing people who are new to Forex and saying, look, if you've never tried Forex before, I'm going to give you a chance and I'm going to teach you for free. Because the whole point is, guys, there's money in Forex. I never understand people who say Forex is a scam. Like, what do you mean Forex is a scam, bro? There's money. And it's easy money, right? So I was trying to educate such people in that, like, give them education and give them signals, free signals, just to prove to them, hey, this works. This is a legit thing. Because, you see, if we don't do things like this, then the only thing people see, they see only the scammers, and then they say Forex is a scam. They never see the true side of Forex where you actually can make money and withdraw. Right now I'm doing copy trading. On Monday I was telling my investors, I'm like, withdraw. Like, that's important. It's important for you to withdraw and like eat that money. We eat the money. Talk like, why are we trading in the first place? You get what I mean? Like, you have to take it. Buy quantity. Buy something.
I actually feel like, most traders are entitled with the, what you call this, the motive behind account growth, right? I trade, I make money, but I'm making growth. I get it flow. So a lot of things happen in that process. So even if your talent is fishing real, you can actually have a plan that you actually work with. Okay, we can draw this, which is going to be 5%, 10% to reaching the accumulation of 1 million. Weekly, there, but initially, allow themselves to do an account growth. They want to see
It's the hype, man. It's the hype. It's us mentors posting these accounts that have 14 billion, and they're like, how is this person trading 14 billion, but is driving? Okay, let's not. Okay, but you're like, it's not making sense. It's not making sense.
Doing the lifestyle check. You as finding a mentor, you should also do the lifestyle check.
Thank you. It's like if you're living in an apartment. Nothing against apartments. Shout out to apartments. You live in an apartment. You drive this car, but your account has 2 million. Why are you not taking this 2 million and buying a better car? Like, before we get anywhere. And so that, unfortunately, does the bad thing where it influences the young traders, the people who are new into the game. It makes them think that's what it means to be a good Forex trader. That's not what it means, dog. To be a good Forex trader means to withdraw. I don't care if you're withdrawing 100 rands or 100,000 rands. If you're withdrawing, you're a good Forex trader. That's the key.
So, but that's the point. What we always make is like, if you're a trader, let's say you're a mentor, let's say like Hazard. So now let's say he makes $100 on average a day. So obviously spread out, he'll have bad days, whatever. Okay. So then it's like, okay, he makes $500 a day, makes $2,000 a month in theory. Okay, we're all on that page, it's 40K. 40K is above the average salary. So he's allowed to be a mentor. But that's once again, I will rather as a student see someone making a fixed 40K that can teach me to make 40K. That's once again, that's the first aim point. Let's replace my salary with that 40K. Then now maybe
a very important thing with salary.
Go.
I feel like it's easy for everyone in the world, or everyone now is thinking the basis of the worldwide, right? It's easy for anyone to call it hit or so. In addition to what you said right now, it's easy for anybody within the trading culture to call him or something for the trader. But are you at a stage of allowing yourself to see, yourself generating that amount of income monthly, consistently, right? I think it's easy for you to call yourself whatever you want to call, but consistently are you making that amount of money through good times and bad times? But in addition to accommodating the losses too, are you making that amount of money consistently?
That's a very good point, because if you think about it, losses are part of the game. And someone once asked me, it's like, but that's a different thing now. They're like, why do you guys only post your wins? Why don't you post your losses? And that doesn't mean we don't take losses, bro. We take losses. I take losses every day. And okay, I was trying to see if there's an example I can show. But essentially, you take losses every single day. And even with those losses, the whole point is to make more wins than losses. And that comes back to what you just said, the issue of consistency. So once you have a trading strategy, and whether a trading strategy is good or bad depends on the number of wins versus losses. It's not because there's no strategy that will give you like 100% loss or 100% wins, which is what people are looking for. They're like, yeah, I just took a loss. What do you mean? It's like, no, you will take a loss. Like, expect it. It's gonna happen. But the point is to make more wins than losses, right? So that's why even more important for you to push for yourself to withdraw. If you make enough wins, withdraw, because the day of making losses will come. This is Forex. Come on. You gotta make losses, right? So if I make 1,000 rands today and I withdraw the 1,000 rands and I enjoy my 1,000 rands, I buy chips, I buy Coke, I buy at home they know you are a trader. You've never bought anything. You've never bought anything for them. Like, withdraw that 500 rand, buy them cold drink and say, that money you're drinking is Forex, man. So that tomorrow, when you fund and you blow, it's okay. I've eaten this money before. I know how it feels to celebrate. So it would make the losing also worth it. Do you understand? If you are only losing, also it kills your morale. And maybe at a later stage, we'll talk about emotions in Forex. That's a big thing. Beyond your strategy, beyond your mentors, beyond the signals, your emotions, bruh, they play a big role in just you being a profitable trader consistently. Because if I take a loss right now, how I handle that loss contributes to how I place my next trade. Then there's times when you take a loss and you're like, hey, now I need to recuperate that money that I just lost.
What do you call this? Revenge trading?
Right, revenge trading, dog, where you're like, no, man, I must go back. And your strategy is like saying, maybe it might, but now you're not even listening to the strategy because your emotions are taking over, right? So that's a whole other conversation we'll go into. It's fine. But my point is, to make consistent trades, I think it matters that you also withdraw. Like, I'm so big on, like, guys, please, right now, if you're watching, please just withdraw. Just like withdraw and eat your money, man. Like, it's so important. It is so important because once you get yourself to a point where you are starting to make withdrawals, that is really what breaks it for you. That's what changes you from someone who's throwing money to this Forex thing and someone who's making money from this Forex thing, because that matters. To be a trader means to make money. We're not trading just because we're enjoying watching these charts. No one likes this chart, dog. Like,
It's not fun.
it's not fun. It's not fun. Do you know when you have to like sit in front of the thing and you're watching it go up and down? It's not fun. Like, the motivation is money. We trade to. You asked me earlier. You're like, what is the motivation? Is money, dog. Like that's the whole reason why we do this. So take the money. Once the money is there, take it. Right? It matters. And in the longevity of things now, of you being a consistent trader for a week, for a month, that comes from. Look at your bank statement. Don't look at your trading account. Look at your bank statement. What is your bank statement telling you? How many times are you seeing withdrawals coming into your account? Versus, because on the trading account, this is why people are millionaires on demo accounts, because that one doesn't matter though. It's a trading account. The money will come in and come out, come in and come out, come in. You'll make millions on the trading account. I don't care. Your bank account, that's the one that matters.
But I think it's that simple psychology, which I've seen a lot, especially in the Afrikaans community. What they will do is, for example, so let's say we strike a deal now today that, okay, you're going to come and help me with this mining project, okay? Then I tell you, okay, I show you the presentation. I'm like, man, we're going to make 2 million out of this deal each. So then what a lot of people do is they go and spend that 2 million before it's back in the bank account. Then the deal falls through and they hate you for the rest of their lives. And they're like, man, I thought we we're going to make 2 million. And I think that's the logic of traders as well. They see it there, then they spend it. And then because they spend it, the psychology goes back to the trading and like, I need this. And then they try and trade it more because they need to recuperate that money. And I've seen it so many times, man. And for me, yesterday, like I've been on quite a winning streak with gold. And then yesterday I took my first loss in probably in like 6 trades, but I take like 3 trades a week. And then I was in meetings and stuff. When I got up, my fiance asked me, like, what's wrong? I'm like, just handling it. Like, it is. But even after all these years, like, you...
It's not nice. It is not nice. It is not nice to take a loss, dog. Like, especially because, you know which losses hurt the most? It's a loss when you're looking at it, you're like, dog, you are supposed to go up. Like, I don't care what you tell me. This market is up. That's when, like, I'm explaining to my girl, I'm like, yo, look, I'm taking this trade. This trade has to go up. Like, I don't care what you tell, like, and it doesn't. And you're like, dog, I've applied every single aspect of the strategy, and it's not doing it. And that's fine. It's fine. It's Forex. It's Forex, right? It's part of it. So it does hurt. It really does hurt. But like you're saying, when you've been handling that emotionally well, then you can take it better. You can take it better than what, like, from your example, for example, where you like, you've already spent the money. Now I need this. Now it's no longer, it has to. Now it's like, I need it to. You see, now you start making prayers like, God, I'm praising this player. Why, like, God, please. Like, hey,
now let's go.
Just stop.
I think we've all been in this position. Have you been in that position, all of both of you, where you're in a trade, but you overexpose yourself drastically and you really start praying? We've all been there. Like back in the day.
I think it happens most of the times when I get to see myself making that financial decision, and now I need to, just like you said, you need to make back the money. Go back, yeah. And now you put it, every single thing you're doing in prayers, especially maybe with me, you say fundamental events. Like, that one big
like, please.
just make a prayer, but I love the fact that it's good. Like, it's really but the events, there's nothing you can do.
That's why.
Like, I've been there, you understand? So I feel like, it plays too much with your psychology, because what you psychology also goes back to your emotions, your pride to do it. Said every single time you should allow yourself to make a good trading decision based on no pressure. That's the market, no pressure. Now knowing for a fact that you're not trying to trade because of, oh no, I need to replace the money that I spent last week at the crew, or maybe at the club, $15 at the same time, every single day. You need to trade with the mindset of allowing yourself to, encounter any form of result while knowing that you're not under the influence of the game that you've lost, but you just think that we are lost. That's, that the new week with a new mindset, and, just allowing yourself to do that. That's not bad. So I think it's always good that you actually allow yourself to trade without any influence of the lead that decision you made maybe a week ago, days before. You should be a thing whereby you're doing the first moment and you look forward to his future. I think it's
well, I'm actually thinking now that we get to that point, it's like, so now obviously for us as a trader, what's the most important when it gets to withdrawals? We want it now. Understand? Like, but imagine back in the day when the withdrawals were like 1 week. I think you actually saved yourself a lot, because now you trade NFP on Friday. Because if you want trade NFP on Friday, 3:30 you're done, you made 10K. I mean, I'm guilty. Then I go to the bar, because we're gonna have a few drinks, we're gonna celebrate the 10K. I was in university, I'm flexing my 5K there, you understand? But now it's like, if they imagine you have delayed for a week, like after that week, you're like, oh, well, we really celebrated, like, understand? So I think it's actually good. We need to go back to that 5-day withdrawal system. Traders will never trade with your broker, but it's actually a good idea.
Money now, basically. I think it looks with all traders out here. I mean, don't you think that withdrawal, especially when you're not a trader, it's a big factor withdrawal. Like right now, looking back to the patience that you had, the ups and downs that you had, the wins that you had. It's a win, dog. It's like, it's not that I'm going through the most, just right now. It's that. So, obviously speaking about that, bro, I have another question for you that I want you to say right now. Right? When talking about, the culture of trading, right? Let's talk about that. I mean, trading is not the same as the way you used to view it. Basically, say 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Let's say back when we started,
Basically, when you started. But when you actually get to do an introspection to when you started and to what it is looking like right now, you get to like that. What the point?
Amen. Look. It's ups and downs. It's positives and negatives. It's like, when you think about it, that's the whole world right now. The whole world is like, it's two sides to the world, like in general. Social media has taken over so much. like everything is social media right now. It's like optics. It's like, how do I look, right? That's the first question I asked when I came in. I'm like, how do I look? No one asked me, yo, bro, how are the trades going? It's not about skill. It's not about skill. Now it's like, do I look good? Do my pictures look nice? Does my car look nice? Is my car clean? Is it like, is my house it's just like how it looks. No one cares about the skill. No one cares about, are you actually doing it? So I can come here and look good and say to you guys, I made $1 million today. And you'd believe me just because I look good. Someone who comes and maybe is a bit dirty and looks rusty and he comes and says, I made $1 million today. Like, not you, right? And in that sense, we are missing it, right? Where people who are good presenters, people who are good at creating content, people who are good at selling are standing out. And they control what it means to be in Forex. It's dangerous. It's okay. Shout out to you guys, push. But realize that you control what it means to be in Forex. When people think of Forex traders, they think of you. Because you are the ones who stand out. You are the ones who beat the Instagram algorithm. You are the ones who beat the TikTok algorithm. But it doesn't mean you're the best traders. The best traders are somewhere in Timbisa talking in a back room right now. Cooking. You get what I mean? It's like that.
It's exactly the same thing to your point. It's like, let's say, for example, you pulled in now with your car. And then I pulled in, let's say, with the
smaller car.
With the smaller car.
Yeah.
And then I get out like with my casual clothes, so I go to casual clothes and ask you for $1 million investment at the hedge fund. You'd be like, no. If I stop next to you with the Mercedes and I get out of this suit and ask you for $1 million, you're like,
I'm like, yeah, I can.
When you thought of scam, but when you thought of scam, I think that's where the case is. Like, we find it on someone with pure intentions, someone who's like, trying to fight his or change the game. And obviously, speaking about, the whole social media, it's more like a thing whereby people get to connect with, us as traders through social media, through Instagram. Yeah. Right? But not saying that I'm not speaking about TikTok or Facebook or whatever case, but Instagram is one of the most dominated. Please can you say, right? So if I had someone with pure intentions, someone who's really, really interested in but doesn't know where to start, right? And then it is really unfortunate because they tend to be followed for what they can see with their pure eyes instead of actually to tell that this person is really worth this thing or whatever the case may be. So it's really unfortunate for the trading culture because of we at the end of the day tend to be looked as scams because of the whole scamming name. It's being covered in a broader manner, not let's say from the what you call this, from the experience that he or she might have had with this person trader that got you scammed. Yeah, that's what the trading game is.
So when I get scammed by one person, it makes all of you guys scam.
That's how it's generalizing. This is what I get to present the YouTube right now as we speaking because of now our aspiring traders or people that are bound to be have to want to their basic other endeavors. We also specialize in the PhD, for the actually then they have to be the victims of what we actually because of what damages our culture and it actually makes it to be what it should be. So going back to what you started, obviously it wasn't the way it is right now, but now it's initially deeper than the way it used to be. Yes, that do you feel like maybe this our trading culture could be fixed, could be much better in the future, or you feel like we actually going down towards social media is taking over everything. So there's no going back. Like right now, everything is social media. Like there's nothing else. We are good at, like I'm saying, if you're good at social media, you're good at everything. I can start anything. Even as I say, the castings maybe still on TikTok, the people who are making the most noise, the social media are people who are better at making content now. That's it.
Look at Metmark Motors, the CEO, that guy is on TikTok. Spara Taniqua, based TikTok account. They were like, these guys make crazy content. And look at Vitaro, he moved into the furniture space as well. Because he has the following, now he's doing that. That's one, and I'm not saying he's not a trader, just I'm just saying that it's easier.
Because it's taking advantage of I have this influence, I have this reach, let me use it. And that's what I'm trying to say. You can sell anything on social media as long as you have reach, you have influence. I can sell you phones, I can sell you cups, I can sell you literally anything as long as I have social media and reach. So people then come and sell Forex. But it doesn't mean they're selling the best Forex. It doesn't mean that I'm selling the best cups. It just means I have the best reach. So I can sell you these cups. They might be terrible cups, but I'm still selling them to you because I have the reach to reach you. So Forex is the same right now. It's like the people who are at the forefront are not necessarily, and please don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the people who are at the forefront are not traders. I'm saying they are not necessarily traders because they are just guys who happen to be good at social media. So just because I'm good at social media, I can sell whatever. If I choose to sell Forex, that's what I'm selling you. It doesn't mean I'm good at Forex. It just means I'm good at social media, right? So do I think it will change? I don't think so. Because that's the word. That's literally the word in any industry. Whatever industry you're talking about, that's the word. The best cell phone sellers are not necessarily, iPhone is probably the best influence. iPhone is not the best phone, if you're being honest. The best phone is like Huawei or whatever. When you talk about features, those are the best phones. But we buy iPhones because we're an iPhone. You get it? But they sold it. They sold it better. That's all. They sold it better. So Forex traders, most Forex traders are just like very good in the market, not very good in the social media. So they will never stand out. No one will ever know them, right? And like you check even people who, like I'm saying, like Tembisa or whatever. Those guys are just there. They're just doing their thing and they are focused on that thing. Now, okay, let me give you game. Let me give you game to how to separate between the two. Someone said this the other day. I think it was Mark. He said we should do a month where we are not selling anything and see if Forex traders will still be surviving. And that's game. I know a lot of people will probably mad about that, but it's game. Because also remember, social mentors make money from selling. There's nothing wrong about that. Look, dog, get your money as many ways as you possibly can. If you say to me, you're going to pay me to be here, I'm gonna say yes, pay me. If you say to me, you're gonna pay me to dress this shirt, I'm gonna take money in any way I'm gonna possibly get it. I'll never say no to money, right? The difference then is there's people who make their main income from selling things. That's where the danger is. So study that. Look at a person. Think about.
It's a simple concept, like you're saying. It's I have a friend. He's 23 years old. He stays in Serengeti Estate. He probably made about $1 million from courses. And then the one day he posted like amount of students he has, what price he's selling it at. It's like, guys, I made $1 million. Like free and transparent. Then you showed like, well, his house in Serengeti Estate is not cheap, number one. Then he bought his M4 cash and he posted the cash thing. He's like, guys, how will I make $1 million over 12 months? Obviously, I need to live and then still buy the M4 cash. Like, there's no way that just from core sales I bought that car cash. And that's what it should be again. And I think the one thing that I always say is, let's say you're good at social media. Let's say you're good at social media. Then why not link up with a guy that's good at trading? And I think
they're not doing that. They don't care about that. They just want to get money and block everyone. I don't get that. It doesn't make sense.
Also like, how does it play out long term? Like,
exactly. Like to which extent? Where does it go?
For me, I haven't posted on social media, 3 months, 4 months. Because I don't need to. Like, I don't sell anything. I haven't sold anything. You want to start a business for me, by all means, but you understand. For you, it's the same thing. Like, you don't have to post every day. But for these guys, like, they're going to sit there 45 years old, like,
consistently
posting, like,
and it means you have to keep reaching new people. I'm working with more or less the same people. A lot of the people, whichever product I'm offering, it's usually the same people. It's usually the same group. That's why it also makes it difficult for me to work with like different brokers, because I'm working with the same group of people. So I move these people. Now I'm doing signals. It's the same people. Right now I'm currently doing copy trading. So it's the same guys that I was doing signals with, I'm now doing copy trading with. Because it's the same people, then you know my services, you know how I was with signals, you know how I will be with copy trading. You understand? It's the same person, it's the same group. So when you scam people like that, it has to be a new people every day. It has to be a new person. Every day, like it's like, you don't know me, pay me. After you pay me, block you. You don't know me, pay me. After you pay me, block you. It will never end. And that's why then they have to keep creating the new accounts. So they'll use my pictures for like a couple of months. Once that stops working, that account disappears, and then a new account emerges where they use another person. They use witnesses' pictures and videos. Now they're scamming using witness, and then once that one runs out, they stop. They find another person because they have to. It must be new. It must be new, and you keep falling for it because even you are to blame because you want the too good to be true things. These guys will come to you and say, "Give me 300, I'll give you 5,000." How? First of all, how do you know? Right now, if you ask me, dog, I'm gonna be trading when I'm done. I'm gonna be trading. I don't know how much I make.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I'll set my targets. Okay, this is what I'm aiming, but I don't know. So how can I tell you if you give me this amount of money, I'll give this? I don't know. Do you understand? Like if today is gonna be a day full of profits, I know that much. I don't know how much the profits are gonna be, but I know I'm gonna make profits. So like I said, I'm doing copy trading right now. Someone will ask me, so how much are we going to make from copy? I don't know. All I'm doing is, I'll say to you, once the account reaches 100% profit, withdraw. That's all we do. So I don't know if that will happen today or it will happen tomorrow or in a week. I don't know. But all I know is there will be a time when the account says we've made 100% profit. Then you withdraw. That's all I can promise. But this one of give me 500, I'll give you 10,000. That's a scam, man. That's a scam. Like that's obviously a scam.
That's the biggest scam. It's happened to me where a lady called me. I was at the house. She randomly called me. She's like, "Oh, you want answer?" I'm like, "Yes." It's like, "Oh, you stole my money, 50,000." I'm like, "Man, I'm verified across all platforms." Like,
Why? Yes. Why are you talking to other accounts and not talking to my account? Like why? Even back when I had WhatsApp. By the way, I don't have a WhatsApp. If you're talking to me on WhatsApp right now, it's not me, right? Even back when I had a WhatsApp, you will talk to this other number on WhatsApp. And after this number blocks you, then you come to my actual WhatsApp and they say, "Here are the screenshots. You blocked me on your other number." Why would I have two numbers?
Doesn't make sense.
Like, why would that happen? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but I think that's what needs to be fixed in the industry. I think.
Yeah.
So I'm building a solution like to fix something in that sense.
Mhm.
It's going to take me some while. That's what I'm going to do.
Tell us about it.
I can't tell you guys.
Okay, sure.
It's much more,
We are waiting.
It's much more fresh, I feel like it's much more fresh thing. It's not a big confidential thing for this.
Yeah, I must be one of the first people you contact when it's
I'll
ready.
contact you guys. I'm not gonna make money like charge anything from you or whatever. It's just gonna be for me. I've been in the industry for a long time. I love the industry, and I just wanna come back. I don't want to legitimize the industry in that sense. It's just a thing of like, if you pay for something, you're gonna get something.
Yeah, thank
That's what it
you.
is.
That's all it is. That's all we can ask for, bruh. Like if I pay for this cup, I get this cup. I might not like it afterwards. It might turn out to be bad, but at least I got it, right? I'll complain. Okay, I know you gave me a bad cup. But not you didn't give me anything. Like that's worse. That's worse. Like you hear these people take people's money and block them. We're not gonna mention names, but you know yourself. You take people's money and you block them. It's like why?
Guys, well, yeah, never run to the long term.
Right.
I think, do you have any last questions? Actually, just the last question I want to ask. Would you go ahead? Yeah.
Now, I think I should be.
Okay, so then just for the last question from my side, like, obviously for me, got into trading, whatever, and then eventually when the whole industry just popped off, it became a big culture thing, whatever. So for me, I don't wanted to try to stay relevant. Like for me, I didn't need classes and all that, so that's why I left the industry. So for me, I obviously ventured into businesses, starting multiple businesses, whatever. And for you, obviously, being in the trading industry, I can see you know what you're talking about. I can see you've achieved somewhat of a success to your own capability. Would you ever venture into new businesses, or is that something that you're looking at?
Oh no,
Outside
definitely. Outside trading.
Yeah.
Definitely. And you just mentioned Viterio, funny enough, that's very good. Take Forex money, build other businesses. Take Forex money, do other things with it. And I've always preached that. It's very important.
It's not like a vehicle to fund you.
Thank you. Forex money is not permanent. People need to be very aware of that. Forex is very volatile. Forex, there's always risk of losing your capital. You need a salary. You need a more stable income. That's why people, even as a Forex trader, I would say still get a job because that's money that you know is coming in. Forex money you don't know. You hope it's gonna come in, but you don't know. Do you get what I mean? But like if you have a salary, that's money. No matter even if I like that money is coming in. That's the advantage. So establish such income outside of Forex. I have businesses. These businesses, I know on a monthly, this is how much I make from them. It's not enough to sustain my lifestyle, okay, but at least I have the Forex to add. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. But even if Forex doesn't add anything in the month, it doesn't mean I die, because now at least I have that extra income that comes. So definitely I would advise that. Use Forex money to do other things on the side. So that will also ease off the pressure. When you're going into Forex, you're not making your rent money. Forex is not for rent money, right? When you go into Forex, you're not making your bond, you're not making your car payment. You're just trading money. This is money that you'll be using for traveling. This is the money you'll be using for the extras, right? This is the money that's supposed to elevate your lifestyle. Forex is not supposed to sustain your lifestyle. Make money, take it out, build something that will sustain you, and then Forex will always elevate you. So according to the businesses, this is the lifestyle I'm supposed to live, but thanks to Forex, this is the lifestyle I end up living. Do you get what I mean? So Forex is just there to elevate you. It's not there to, because it's not sustainable.
I think it's a simple example. If you take any one of these top guys in the industry that owns a Lambo, Ferrari, whatever it might be, they're not just traders. They have a broker.
Exactly, because that's why then Forex. That's why mentors go into mentorship, because that's another sustainable income. It's because I'm a mentor. I know you're gonna pay me every month. Because that's then the whole point. And people are saying, if you guys are really making money with Forex, then why are you doing it? That's exactly why. Because as much as I am making money with Forex, I don't know how much I'll make this month. Do you understand? So if my bond is 20,000, I know I'll make 20,000, but I don't know if I'll make 20,000 or I'll make 18,000 or I'll make 21,000 or I'll make 40,000. I don't know. So unfortunately, Forex has uncertainty. That's what Forex has. Definitely comes with uncertainty. If you are trading with a good strategy, the most you can say is, I know I will make money.
No, but that's
tell us how much.
So, but that's once again what people don't get. You scale it out. So let's say if you take your average over 24 months, per day you make, let's say $8. Per week you maybe make $20, whatever it might be. But people don't get that there's going to be red months.
Yes. Exactly, there's going to be days, even if you're making $8 a day, there's going to be a day where you made negative $8, which then takes away the $8. So if on Monday I make $8, on Tuesday I make another $18, I mean another $8, now I'm sitting on $16. And then on Wednesday I make a loss, I lose $10. Now I'm back to $6. And then Thursday I make another $8. So now I'm not where I'm supposed to be, but at least I'm making my, and that's the whole point of Forex. It's like this. Literally like the Forex chart, ups and downs, right? It goes up, it goes down, goes up, goes down. So you can't sit and be like, this will, and I've had people text me like that. They're like, yo, man, I need you to help me. Sorry, because I want to quit my job and I want to do Forex full time. It's like, no, please, don't. Like, keep your job, but be at a point where it's like, if they fire you today, you'll be like, okay. Like, that's the point of Forex. Forex is just to give you the freedom that we can say, if like you say to me, right now, it's COVID, jobs are closed. There's nothing in the, I'm still fine, dog. Like, I'm okay, I'll trade. You get what I mean? But it's not that I will voluntarily just drop everything and just live off of Forex alone. It's not sustainable. It's not, you can't be, like, if your wife, if your girlfriend, if your fiance asks you right now, how much do you make in a month? You don't have an answer. You don't. I'll say, I won't make less than 50K. I'll say that. I'll say I won't make less than, right? But I don't know how much I'll make, right? Like it can be 50, it can be 100, it can be many, but I don't. And you can't, unfortunately, in the way the world system is set up, you can't live like that. Even if you apply for something, they can't take a bank account that has that uncertainty. You understand? So they need consistency to say, okay, there's a fixed 50K that comes in, but on top of the 50K, it can stretch to blah, blah, blah. But they won't look at the stretch. They'll just say, you have 50K. Because there was a month when it was 50, there was a month when it was 150, there was a month when it was 10,000 or whatever. But because there's no certainty, then you can't rely just on Forex. And that's the whole point. So have the other things, man. Have the other things. I always advise people, keep your job. Keep your job. What you can then do is do Forex to a point where you don't need your job. And that's the whole point. I'm appreciating my life so much right now where right now I do like projects because I still love working. So I do Forex and I do like other things on the side. But it's things that
I think once you get used to it, once you get used to it, it becomes something that you don't want to do it.
I can't trade my money. Like, no matter what you offer me, I cannot trade my money. That's why you can't get me to do a job. Like, if you say to me right now, here's a job, dog, it's gonna pay you 3 million. Okay, maybe 3 million is a bit, but like, if you get me a job and you're like, it's gonna pay you this much, I'm like, is it worth trading my time for? The time where I can sit on my couch and I watch series a lot. I watch a lot of series. If there's anything bad in my life, I watch too much series, right? But like, I can afford it. You get what I mean? Like, I can afford to sit and watch and not care and not panic and not have a deadline and not have someone calling me asking where you. I don't have that because I don't need that. That's what Forex affords me, and you need to find something like that. But at the same time, you don't get to that just by relying on Forex. You don't. You get to that by strategizing. Take the Forex money. That's why, again, back to the first point. Please withdraw that Forex money. Use it. Take it. Use it. Like, because some of us are eating that money. You need to understand, Forex is not, it's not just money that's sitting somewhere that we are digging up. We are taking people's money. There's someone who made a loss for me to make a win, right? If I said buy, someone said sell, and that's how brokers then balance it. To say, okay, that one said sell, this one says buy, I'm taking the sell money, I'm giving it to the... So what you are then doing is, you are just adding equity to the broker. You just add equity to the broker. Hey, dog, I'm not interested in... No. Can I curse on this podcast? Can I curse? Yeah. Fuck the brokers, bro. Like, we're not here to add equity to brokers. No, we're here to take money. Do you get what I mean? So if you deposit, trade, raise it to 1 million, and you still trade, you're just adding equity. That's what you're doing. You're not a trader, you're an equity provider. Yeah. Do you get what I mean? So if you're a trader, it's because you put money down, and that's literally the definition of trade is put something down, take something out. That's what trade is. It's an exchange. But if you just deposit, you're not a trader. You're an equity provider, bro. Like, you just, here's money. And then the broker takes that money and we eat it. We come and we trade there, we eat that money that you gave us. Yeah, just donate, just give that money to us. And we also, wait, don't get it twisted. It's not that we don't appreciate you. We really appreciate you. Thank you for giving that money to us. Those who will then withdraw it and eat it. Because people don't know what to do with their money, bro. And we'll eat your money. Thank you.
Yeah, pretty much. Going back to what you guys have been talking about, you know, not allowing trading to be, just the center of life. Basically, you also have other endeavors that you're fulfilling, because actually any wealthy person, I don't want to say rich, but I want to say wealthy, doesn't depend on one,
specialization.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, the patient, you find him or her.
Bruh, like, even people who get, I'm sorry to cut you, even people who get rich off of one thing, don't stay in that one thing. Like, Steve Jobs was rich off of computers. He didn't stay in computers, he went into cell phone. Like, Bill Gates got rich. Like, everyone who gets rich, you get rich off of this, but then you take that money, you use it for other things, because that's what then sustains you. Because one thing can't be enough. Like, if anything we've seen with the way the world works, there's nothing that's sure. Like, look at 2020. You're like, if I'm a teacher, I'm right. There's nothing that can go wrong. If I'm a doctor, like, there's, like, at this present moment, there's nothing you can say is for sure in the world. Like, so that's what diversification does. Yeah, then if this one fails, at least that.
My first reading was so yeah, we spoke about some wise factors, some some selling factors that got to obviously. So, educate people and give share money to get against that. So, one last question that's actually in reference to this block is that people that must find trends is important, because that's the culture that we actually praising, because that the culture that we actually is there. So, that trader, I just want you to give out, a word or two or three to that one trader that's looking for that, pebbles to find that pebbles then their own career in order for them to be at least consistently profitable or to find that edge. Most people now should just say, what I'm gonna buy is like, enlighten them through those bad days of no results, through those losses, consistent losses of students, openness. So what do you have to, give out to our aspiring traders that in the light in the dark?
Let me take off my jacket for this one.
Please, thank you.
Let me take my jacket off for this one. Yeah. I'm gonna start here, Makai. Okay. Also, shout out to the women that are trading. Man, there's such a misrepresentation of women in the trading space, and it's such a shame. I'm sorry, I'll come back to your question. It's such a shame because every other industry is pushing the whole narrative of include women, and it's like traders are not doing that. It's like, but also that's not on us. It's on you as women because you guys are not taking up the opportunities. Like for example, I was doing free trading, free lessons, free signals. There's a very few women who responded. But anyway, if you're a woman and you're a trader, shout out to you because you don't need anyone to be a trader, right? It's in your bedroom, you can literally make millions. So easy money, fine. Now back to the advice. Here's my point. First of all, the most important thing, I've said this before, is emotions. And I want you to be aware of that, right? Be aware, number one, of how important your emotions are when you're trading. That's number one. Number two, obviously, the trading strategy that you're using is important. And the emotions, the reason why I start with emotions is because emotions determine whether or not you are going to apply the strategy. I've had a lot of people buy the SP. I trade with the SPP strategy since like 2021 or something. There and there, I'll modify one thing, but the basics of the strategy, it is still the same. It is still the same. And it has been making money. It's now what, 5 years? I can sell the same strategy to you and you come back and say, the strategy is not working. Then it's like, but how? How does it make money for me, but it's not making money for you? Then the difference is not in the strategy. The difference is in the people who are using the strategy. Do you get what I mean? And honestly, from what I've seen so far, it's emotions. There's a video that I posted a couple of years ago. I'll look for it. The person, this was someone from Botswana, I remember, because they were using Pula. Right, so this person bought the strategy, used the strategy for 1 day, and made something like 8,000 pula. I literally in the call in the video, I video called the person, and they were showing me the money in their account, in their bank account. I don't care about your trading account. They were showing me the money in the bank account, saying I've withdrawn 8,000 pula. Remember, I paid 1,000 pula. Now I've just withdrawn 8,000 pula. Your strategy works. This is today. 2 days later, the same person comes to me and says, actually, no, your strategy doesn't work. It's like, okay, how did it work 2 days ago when you made 8,000 pula and it stopped working all of a sudden? Right? What changed? Nothing changes in the strategy. What changes is the person that's using the strategy. So you can change strategies all you want. You can move from me and this mentor and this mentor, and you can try everyone's robots and everything. The only way to win in Forex is to manage your emotions. And once you have a good understanding of your emotions and you can control your emotions the right way, there's no way you can possibly still say you are a losing trader. If you are still losing and you have managed your emotions, then it means the strategy is what is wrong. Do you see where the difference comes? So there is a bad strategy, but you won't know if the strategy is bad or is good until your emotions are in control. So if I'm using my emotions, like I even say to people, you must be a robot. Like you must be a robot. Like all I do is the strategy says. So if the strategy says sell, I sell. If the strategy says buy, I buy. I don't care how I feel. Like I've taken a loss, I feel sad. If the strategy says don't buy, I don't buy. Do you get what I mean? So once you have your emotions in control, a good strategy becomes a good strategy, and you are clear to see this is a bad strategy because I've not been using my emotions. I've been using the strategy only. Then it separates you from whether it's a good or bad strategy. Now, how you can help your emotions, that's the point then. How you can manage your emotions, number one, realize there's nothing wrong about you, right? That one hits you in the bedroom when you're alone there and you're trading and you're thinking, someone is watching me. Is someone watching me saying, if I play sell, it pushes the market up? You think the brokers are against you, right? You're like, this broker really hates me. When I press a buy, they make the market move that. No, there's no one against you. Number one. Number two, we are all taking losses. Be aware of that one. We are all taking losses. Losses are part of the game. Losses are not a scary thing. Just because you're taking losses, it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It just means the strategy. And that's what I want you. I want you to move the attention from yourself to the strategy. If I take a loss, it's not me. I did not take a loss. The strategy took a loss. If I take a win, it's not me. I did not take. So that's why if you ask me, am I a good trader? I'm not a good trader. I just have a good strategy. That's all. Do you get what I mean? Because if I stop using the strategy, all of a sudden, I'll stop making wins. If you give me another strategy to use, I'll stop making wins or I'll make more, I don't know. But all I'm using is the strategy. So our conversation as traders shouldn't be up because you don't have skills, dog. Like, no, you can't tell me you're a good trader. What do you know? It's only because you are using a strategy. That's the only thing that works on the market. It's just a strategy. So if you're using the right strategy, you'll make wins. If you're using the wrong strategy, then the only difference is people use the right strategy with the wrong emotions. So if you can fix the emotions, and fixing the emotions means remove yourself from the whole process. I'm not trading. The strategy is trading. So I'll even say to people, print out the rules of the strategy, put them on your computer like this. Before you click a buy, take a look at the strategy. Is the strategy really saying this is a buy? If it's saying it's a buy, click that buy. If the strategy is saying maybe, then no. Do you get what I mean? Like it's really simple. Like the SPP strategy is very simple. The SPP strategy, we use an indicator. If the indicator looks like this, it's a buy. If the indicator looks like that, it's a sell. That's very simple. How do you mess that up? How do you mess that up? Like, right, it's an indicator. It's an indicator. Like it's there. Like you're looking at it. But you then choose to use your emotions and say, I want it to go up. Therefore, I'm going to press buy. That's not the SPP strategy.
The difference between want and what is.
Do you get what I mean? Like, if the rules of the strategy, just apply the rules of the strategy as they are. That's number one. Number two, like I said, you're not alone taking your losses there. Your mentor is taking losses himself. Said trader is taking losses. Everyone is taking losses. If you take a loss, don't feel bad and start thinking, maybe Forex is not for me or blah, blah, blah. I've taken a lot of losses. I've been scammed. They call it paying school fees, right? You pay your school fees, but you will get to a point where you are making consistent wins. Now, just to slide this in, right now I'm doing copy trading. And copy trading, the reason why it's so best is because your emotions are not involved in copy trading because I'm the one who places the trades. So when I place a trade, all you'll do is you'll see on your account the movement, whether we are making profit or we're making loss. You'll just see that. You won't see how I entered the trade, why. So it eliminates your emotions. And that's the problem with traders, emotions. So the reason why I went into copy trading more than signals, people keep asking for signals. Signals, again, I will send you a signal. I'll say to you, buy USD JPY. And then I'll tell you the take profit is 143, blah, 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 blah. Right. You'll click that buy. And you're sitting like this, you're watching your phone. And then after a couple of minutes, it's in loss. It has not hit stop loss, but it is in loss. Then your emotions say, hey man, no. Let me close this thing. You close it. And then 5 minutes later, we are celebrating, we are in profits. You are sending me messages saying, hey man, your signals are not working. But it's like, what do you mean? Are you talking about this signal? This signal was in profit. What do you mean? Like we closed in profit. You get what I mean?
Profits, they start entering again.
Yes. Then I send them a profit, and then they say, oh, okay. And then they enter again. It's not how it works. And then it goes back to loss. Then they blow their account. Then they say, said trader is blowing our account. I did not blow anyone's account. So that's why then, with copy trading, you are not involved. I don't want you to click. I don't want you to stop. I want you to let me be the one that does it. So I'll do it. If it's a loss, it's a loss. I will be the one who says, okay, this is a loss. And I will close the trade. If it's a profit, I'll be the one that says, this is a profit. I'll close it. Then it eliminates you and your emotions because people can't handle their emotions. That's the biggest, honestly, that is the biggest problem in Forex. People can't handle their emotions. And it messes things up.
So what we run the heart of trade, what the center of trade is, or what defines democracy here. That's how we usually could liberalize the trend, how to hold emotions when you that day, what all of that. Very good one. Not all you to be, over years. Sometimes get you thinking that now, though, you got them, and you listen to me now, is what I want to do. The market listens to me now. Listen, this is your favorite relationship to be. They're all you basically the amount of that you put in here for you to become the train. Now you listening, you get to use it instantly. So going back to what I just picked up from you, what you just said is that you saying that things to all of you in good times, bad times. But they want to stick to your plan. If you're not like that's bad, I like what you just said. Just stick to the plan. Give it time because I believe nothing is ever shown in a short space of time. Things take time and not often to themselves. Stick to it and listen for me because you stick with yourself. Yeah, listen to you. So if you're this kind of a person, stick to being that. Don't try to take whatever that is here on Instagram and try to take or try to picture my life, whatever is on Instagram. And try to, I don't like nice to be in both bodies because that's why the mistakes or the bad part of, you lose yourself is to be. You understand yourself was able to see your plan. Lastly, well, actually, this should be the first one. Working on your emotions, mastering your emotions, making sure that you align with your emotions. These are the major key factors that are on to be added to all of those strategies that all people that are trying to find something like training simultaneously. But most importantly, but first of all, I'd like to say, well, thank you so much for having me. Thanks, man. Beautiful, impactful conversation that we've had. In terms of getting to share my insights in terms of certain listen to your art success and things what you change every small thing. Just try to close up every small thing and obviously thank you to all the viewers out there that managed to look at that managed to stay true to this beautiful establishment whereby we're gonna be sharing market insights and sharing much more about the trading culture and every small thing. Sitting here with me, it's obviously brothers in Guape and maybe something right. My colleagues, most important of beautiful guests today, Sir Trader in the building. Guys, please do like, comment, subscribe, and just tune in for much more videos that are going to be dropped. Then just make sure you write the whole establishment up until you get to where you want to get to. Most important that you're sitting for this small thing.
Just before we cut off, if you want anything that I'm offering, it's on www.sbbstrategy.com. Please,
in the bio. In the bio, we'll put all his social links, his website, and everything. So if you guys want anything from him, go to that profile.
I'm not charging anything. I only charge $30 for derivative copy trading. That's the only thing. Everything else is free.
Don't go to the scam page. Just go to the real one.
Please.
All right. Thanks, man. Cheers, guys.
Shout out.